Have you ever wondered how some Amazon listings just seem to sell themselves? It's not magic. It's usually because they have one of these Amazon badges on their actual listings. And if you get them, it's an absolute game changer for your brand. So in this video, I'm gonna break down every single Amazon badge from best to worst in terms of getting you more sales. I'm also show you exactly how we can get these badges and the pros and cons of each one. So let's dive in. Okay, first badge I want to have a look at, and what I arguably think is the best one, is Amazon's Choice Badge, or the overall pick badge. Now, if you don't know about this badge, pretty much it is a game changer because it's a badge you can attain without having thousands and thousands of reviews or being a seasoned seller. Okay, like this, like in this category, jump ropes. This is you can say the overall best selection. Okay, the overall pick. Now, what is the overall pick? So Amazon highlights the overall pick as products that have a 4-star plus above. They're purchased often and they're returned infrequently. So pretty much you have a killer product that customers are not returning, that are rated high and are usually purchased often. Why they purchase often? Maybe it's a repeat purchase. Maybe you have really good discounts, coupons, everything like that. Now, what is this? This is gold. It signals to Amazon's algorithm that they trust your product for specific search terms. Shows up usually right under the search bar, so it grabs attention fast. For right here, jump rope, you can see it was just right on the second. It's on the first line because these are sponsored products up here. So it's the second thing right here, even ahead of the best seller. So like this seller right here has 20,000 reviews, right? And this one has 2,300. Yeah, they have Amazon overall pick badge, which is a big thing, right? So this is a badge you can attain even if you're just starting out selling on Amazon and you have a killer product, and months down the line, you actually can either get this badge. And it is killer, absolute killer for your conversion rate. Now, what's the biggest thing? Insane trust builder for your customers, as I said. I went over exactly how you can get it. Rated 4-star and above, purchased often, and returned infrequently. Now, how can you actually get this badge? Okay, so the main thing is you want to optimize the keywords to match customer searches. So the main keyword you want Amazon's Choice Badge for should be right in front of your title. So pretty much in this category, we know the main search term is jump rope, okay? So if we know in our product that we have a main keyword that has a lot of search volume, which we want to rank for, and what our product actually is, we want to target that because we want to be like, okay, how can we get Amazon's overall pick badge in this category? So as you see in this listing, they have jump rope right in the beginning. It's probably in their bullet points, back end, everywhere, and they're probably running heavy PPC campaigns exactly for this keyword, right? Because they want to rank for this keyword, right? Spend lots of money, okay? But the most important thing is you don't want to spend lots of money and your sales are not converting. So if you are spending lots of money on this keyword and it's not at a high return rate, or your ACoS is low and everything, it's not going to give you Amazon's overall pick badge because every brand on Amazon could do the same exact thing for their main keyword. So this is only applicable if you actually have a killer product in your category with a unique value proposition, you have good pricing and everything like that. Also, another thing you do is if you're a new brand launching a product, the current Amazon overall pick badge, you want to analyze their numbers. So first of all, you want to go into the actual product and see exactly how many sales are they converting every month. So we know we have to hit this certain sales in order to get this badge, or even above this badge, okay? So then you can set your own PPC budget, align everything with that. You can also track the keyword ranking in Helium 10 and see exactly where are they ranking for these keywords, what are the bid adjustments, everything like that, right? Because they have the badges we want. And if our product's better than theirs, we have to follow the same strategy that they did, but even one up that one. So I would really look at how many sales they're getting for a keyword monthly, month by month, and we have to try and one up that. Like I said, you should run aggressive PPC campaigns on this keyword related to your product, and you should usually have a high click-through rate because all these things play a role in getting you Amazon's Choice Badge, because you have to think, every competitor in your market is looking to get this badge. So your product has to be killer in all aspects, from reviews, purchase often, low return rate, good reviews, killer PPC campaigns. You got a lot of sales within a short period of time. Let's say you launched within a month, and then 2-3 months down the line, you're just killing it month by month. That showcases to Amazon your product is doing really good. That's the biggest thing for how you're going to get Amazon Choice Badge, and also maintain it, okay? Maintain a high conversion rate, high ratings, offer competitive pricing. Obviously, you have to be Prime eligible, so you have to have Amazon's Prime badge, or else they'll never give you Amazon Choice Badge. Overview: this is best for products that enter a market that are vastly better than the competition and have a unique value proposition, even if other sellers have way more reviews. So the best thing about this is you can attain this even if you don't have tens of thousands of reviews, your price is super cheap, anything like that. You just have to follow these strategies properly, because in this category, like I said, this competitor has 20,000 reviews, but they don't have Amazon overall pick badge, because Amazon want to highlight these products that are unique in this market, that actually provide really good benefits in the market with lower turn rates and everything like that. So this is best if you have a really good product coming into the market, you have good PPC budget to spend on a related keyword, and your listing is fully optimized. But this overall pick is the best thing for you to increase your conversion and obviously get more clicks. Because think about it, when you shop on Amazon and you search up a term, you see the Amazon overall pick badge. It usually has like a very cheap price that is competitive, but just the badge itself really builds that trust with customers to buy that product. Now, second badge I want to have a look at, I'll put it as 1B because it's sort of in the same realm. I just showed you, it's the Amazon bestseller badge. It's pretty self-explanatory. You have the bestseller in your category. You have the #1 BSR rank in your category. So what do I mean by that? Like I said, this is the bestseller in this category. They have tons and tons of reviews, but pretty much they're the #1 ranked in jump ropes, right? So you get the #1 rank in your subcategory, you're going to be getting the Amazon bestseller badge. So although this badge is really, really good for conversion, it's really, really hard and unlikely to get if you're like a new seller or a brand that's been selling for a few months now, because Amazon is very competitive nowadays, and you have sellers from all over, Chinese sellers from all over that have really low prices, right? That are very, very hard to compete with. But nonetheless, it's a really, really good badge. Like I said, most sales in the category, very hard to get. Usually in the #1 sponsored rank, as they have tons to spend on PPC. So this is also another thing. When you search up a search term, they're usually right at the top here, like right here. They're at the #1 sponsored tab. So the brand that usually has the bestseller badge has a very, very big PPC budget, right? So it's very hard to compete with them unless you're a very big brand yourself, right? So that's also another thing you want to consider. How to get, self-explanatory, #1 BSR in your category. You have an insane amount of sales volume month by month, right? Maintain a competitive pricing for conversion. Inventory, you're never out of stock of inventory. You're always in stock. You're always maintaining that ranking and the algorithm. Very hard, very important thing to do. But overview, very hard to get. You must have a tons of reviews, cheap and competitive pricing compared to the market, and a killer product. But nonetheless, it's a really good badge for you to increase your conversion. If you somehow got your chance to hold onto this badge, you never ever want to let this go. How would you not let this go? Always maintain a competitive price. Always run your PPC on these keywords. Always run it. Try onto new variations on that product, get more reviews, and pretty much you have to do everything to maintain that badge, because your competitors are going to try stealing it from you from now on. Okay, third badge I want to have a look at is the #1 new release badge. And this is a badge that is very beneficial, especially for new sellers who launch a new product. And it's also like one of the easiest badges to get if you have a really good product and listing, okay? So we have an example here. This listing has the #1 new release badge, and they only have 164 ratings. And this is a badge that works really, really well for Amazon's algorithm and boosting your conversion rate. Now, what are the benefits of the bestseller badge? Gaining early momentum. This is the biggest thing. It's pretty much like Amazon saying, hey, this product is killing it right now. You know, it's just killing it. And while it doesn't carry as much weight as a bestseller, it still grabs attention and makes people curious. Obviously, how would you get this badge? Pretty much you launch a product within the first month, 2 to 3 weeks, and you're already having lots and lots of sales velocity, right? And then it showcases to Amazon that, oh, this product has low reviews, like 10, 20, 30 reviews, whatever. And it's showcasing to them that this product is already doing really, really good at this review count, at this sales count. So why not showcase this product on the top also? So they give you this badge. And obviously Amazon, they always want to see new products do well. Although all the big competitors are always doing really well with PPC and everything, they want new products to come into the market and actually offer new things that provide value to the market. And they want to boost it by giving you this badge. #2, builds early on trust, which is the most important thing. The hardest thing when you launch products on Amazon, or you're in that phase month 2, 3, 4, where you're just trying to get more reviews, is building that trust. Because let's say you have 50 reviews, but your competitors have 5,000 reviews or 1,000 reviews. And although you might have a very good value proposition, it's very hard to get people to click on your actual listing when you have a competitor with a cheaper price and more reviews. So getting this badge is very important because it showcases that you can compete with these sellers with a new release badge, right? You have lower reviews, but you can still compare to your competitors. And on top of that, you can offer discounts on top of that when you have a new release badge. These are all ways for you to get more and more sales. Third thing, benefit, way easier to get than the bestseller badge or Amazon's choice, because you're only competing with new products in your category. This is the most important thing. I don't know exactly what time frame considers as a new release. It might be a month to 2 months to 3 months. I'm not exactly sure. But you're not going to be competing with these big sellers that have tens of thousands of reviews, like these sellers, right? They have no chance of getting the new release badge. While everyone has a chance of getting the Amazon Choice badge or the bestseller badge, the new release badge is only for these products that have been released in the past few months, right? So it's a really good opportunity because you have less competition to go against. And if your product is really good with a unique value proposition, you can get this badge very easily. I've seen products get the Amazon bestseller badge within a week, usually because they're in a smaller market. The product is so much better than that others, and pretty much they might be getting more external traffic. So it varies from category to category, but it's pretty much minimizing the amount of competitors you have to get this badge, and it's a really good thing. So how do we get it? Obviously, launch a new product in a specific category. Make sure you know which keywords you want to look to rank for, and run PPC to get the badge. So obviously, same thing. There's a lot of keywords we can rank for. And the best thing is you don't have to go exactly for the main keyword in your market, because that might be super competitive. There might be even smaller keywords that are not that don't have such a big search volume compared to that one, but have less competition on that keyword. So you can get a new release badge also on that keyword or in that subcategory. You can work these things out. Run manual campaigns targeting this keyword, trying to get the maximum sales velocity in that honeymoon phase. So the honeymoon phase is very, very important to get the sales, right? And get the new release badge. How would I recommend this? A big thing you can do is try to get external traffic onto Amazon in that honeymoon phase. So this either go through Google Ads, having a sign up sheet where people are ready to buy your product, and also running TikTok Shop external traffic from marketing with creators that are showcasing your product. This all, it works really well in order to get that new release badge, along with running PPC. So these are just things in the initial stage for you to get that. Drive initial sales with promotions, external traffic, and ads, as I just said. And also you can gain early reviews through Vine or organic purchases. So you at least want to get to like 5-10 reviews before you start really going aggressive. And that's through the Vine program, getting organic purchases, and getting other people to buy your product. This is a black hat method, but in that initial stage, you got to do what you got to do. But these are the main things that get you this badge. And honestly, it's a killer badge. Everyone knows about the new release badge. So try these things out, especially if you have a new product that you're looking to launch. Have a look at the category, see how much competition there is, see which keyword you want to target, and have an actual growth strategy for how much sales you want within a given week, within a given 2 weeks, to see if you can get the new release badge. Okay, next badge I want to have a look at. This is sort of a badge, but it's not exactly a badge, but it's a thing that can help you increase your conversion. That's by having a limited time deal or lightning deal badge on your actual listing itself. Now, obviously, if you have a look on Amazon itself, you have a look, for example, the beard comb set. You can see that these listings have a 30% off or a 29% off. And these are just ways for you to improve your click-through rate and get people to click on your actual listing. Because I know if I'm scrolling on Amazon and I see a coupon this big, and let's say the listing has a good amount of reviews, it'll get me more inclined to actually click on the listing and see if I want to purchase the product, right? So it's also a very nice tool you can have to get more clicks on your actual listing. Now, obviously, what are the benefits? One big benefit is impulse buys. Limited time deal badge is all about urgency and urgency sales. If you have a deal that says it expires within, let's say 4 or 5 days and it's 30% off, it's gonna give you customers a chance to be think impulsively okay, I should buy this product. Maybe it's $30 off, $40 off. I need this product. Why not buy this over the competitors, right? So it's perfect for an impulse buy thing. It's especially powerful doing big sale events like Prime Day, but it works year round too. Like for Prime Day or Cyber Monday, any of these days, if you have an Amazon Prime badge and then you have this discount, it works really well because during that time frame, the most traffic is on Amazon. So if you have these coupons or these things showing on the mobile view or the desktop, showcasing 30% off, 25% off, it just really gives a customer a better chance of exactly clicking onto your listing, which is the number one goal. And you might not be able to get Amazon's Choice badge, new release badge, or the bestseller, right? But these are little things that you can do to want people to click on your actual listing itself, because it inclines them to click on it because it's showing such a good deal. So this is another thing you want to consider. So how do you get the lightning deal badge? First off, you have to submit your product for lightning deals at Amazon Seller Central. You should usually be brand registered for this. Second thing, ensure you meet Amazon's deal requirements. You have good sales history, Prime eligible, and good ratings. Third thing what people don't usually understand is you have to offer a significant discount. And Amazon says this is at least a 15% discount off your lowest price in the last 30 days, right? So if you have a look in this category, you see this guy is 30% off, 29% off. This is based off the last 30 days sales from the normal listing price. Now, what people don't usually understand is you have to be aware, because if you offer a big discount in your sales price, you won't be able to drastically change it back to your normal price in one go. So what do I mean by this? Let's say, for example, Prime Day is coming up and you lower your price by 25% because you want this a lightning deal. Now let's say Prime Day passes and you try to increase your price by 25% back to normal. Amazon will not let you do that. They only allow you to do incremental increases in prices, especially within a given time period. So they usually let you do like a 5% increase or a 10% increase week by week, because they don't want such a big price difference changed within a time frame, because it's sort of wonky and it makes it all out of sorts, right? So that's a big thing you want to consider. So what I would do is, if you offer a big discount, understand exactly what am I okay with offering in this time frame based off of my profit margins, and then after the discount ends, what am I okay with my next price being up, and then after a few days, can I increase it again by 5%? Can I increase it again until I hit my target price, which is my normal price? So these are things you must consider before you offer these discounts, or it can really hurt your margins. Okay, the fourth badge I want to have a look at is the Climate Pledge Friendly badge. This one is not as important as the other ones as showed before, but it can still help you within certain categories. So if you don't know, this is a certain badge that they give to products in a certain category, like organics, healthcare, beauty, anything that's like eco-friendly, right? What's the best thing? Credibility, especially for eco-conscious buyers. It signals that your product meets certain sustainability standards, right? Builds trust within a given niche for people that actually care about this sort of thing. It's not a game changer, but it'll always stand out, especially in categories where eco-friendliness matters. Are you positioning your product as sustainable or just exploring badge opportunities? These are things you want to consider. How to get it? This is actually a very difficult badge to get because it's in categories that have such high regulations and laws around it. So there's a few things that I'll go over. It has to be certified by one of Amazon's approved sustainability organizations, the ones I listed below. Your product has to be a sustainable organization approved by Amazon, another thing that can be quite annoying, and you have to apply to Amazon's sustainability program. Overall, it's a badge that can help you. I don't know how much it can help you because it's within certain categories of sellers, but it's a badge like that. Now quickly, I just want to go over a few other badges you can say that can also help you with your conversions. One of them is a small business badge. If you're shopping on Amazon, you might have seen that Amazon showcases small businesses. This product comes from a small business, support small businesses. Amazon always wants to support small businesses because people are launching new brands, new products on Amazon all the time. So they want to give more awareness to this. Benefits, emotional appeal, obviously. Tell shoppers are supporting a smaller independent seller rather than a big corporation, which resonates with a lot of buyers. Many consumers prefer to support small businesses. In fact, research shows that 50% of consumers prioritize shopping with small businesses. So this is also another small sub-niche of buyers that might look into your product, right? It's not as powerful. It can still improve conversion rate by adding a feel-good factor that you're buying from a small business. Cool. How to get it? Enroll in Amazon Small Business Program. You have to be brand registered for this also. Second thing, have a US-based small business that meets eligibility requirements. So the requirement they state is a business with fewer than 100 employees and less than 50 million in annual revenue. I don't know how exactly they calculate. I think you go into a form and you just put in exactly where you're at in your business, and it might give you this badge. But that's what they stated it is. Overall, it's a good badge. I don't know how good it helps, but it can help you with a certain sub niche of customers that will buy your products. Last thing I want to have a look at, not exactly a badge, but subscribe and save. If you have a product that's a capsule or a repeat purchase, diapers, anything, subscribe and save is a perfect option because it showcases like, oh, this is a product that's perfect. It also gives you more chance of like, have like a 10% off, anything like that, right? When you like right here, extra 10% off when you subscribe and save. It just gives you more benefits. It's a predictable recurring revenue. Instead of fighting for every sale, you build a base of repeat customers who can keep coming back automatically. It's like locking in future sales without extra marketing spend. Perfect, right? Number 2, boost your customer lifetime value, since subscribers are less likely to switch to competitors. So if you offer a really good subscribe and save option on your actual listing, it'll make it so that that customer buys your product repeated times versus your competitors, because it's very unlikely that they are buying the product and they go from one to another if the product is so similar. They'll just keep buying it because it'll be cheaper with subscribe and save. So that's also another thing you want to consider. How to get it? Not too hard. Opt into Amazon subscribe and save program. Very easy. Offer a product that fits a subscription model. This is a very important thing. Obviously, subscribe and save does not make sense if you're selling, let's say, a comb. If I'm selling a comb, it doesn't make sense. If I'm selling a microphone, it doesn't make sense. It has to be a repeat purchase, obviously. Groceries, personal care, healthcare, diapers, anything like that. Third thing, provide discounts for recurring purchases so that people will be incentivized to subscribe to your subscribe and save pretty much. That's also a big thing you want to consider. And this is pretty much an amazing thing just for you to get a bigger LTV for these customers. So let me know your thoughts on all this. I know these are not all the badges or all the options, as Amazon's always updating exactly what's showcasing on your listing, but these are the major ones, right? And if you get your hold on one of these, it can really, really help boost your sales and conversions. Now, if you're a brand that looking for help to scale on Amazon and you don't know exactly how to do it or what to do, my team can help you. We can offer you a free audit where we analyze your entire brand, your entire competition, and showcase ways for you to grow on Amazon. This is from improving your SEO ranking, your copywriting, your actual design on your images, everything, external traffic, and seeing exactly what's the growth opportunity in your market. So if you're interested in this, I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can apply for a free audit. Just give us your ASIN, give me your phone number, and we'll make that within a day or two. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on all the badges. Some are overrated, some really help and get more sales. But if you get a hold on one, you want to make sure that you never ever lose that badge again.